Alright, so Fro got some shit. $70mm? 70mm. Some new gaskets. These we're gonna have to modify this up. But the cool thing is you get to see how much material we got rid of to make it like that, you know? Same for that one. You got a
free one.
Oh, okay. This one is free, guys. He didn't order it.
Swag.
Some blockout plates for the intake manifold. Billet. Cool thing is this AEM. I like it.
Should look good with the fuel rail on the gauge.
Yeah, for sure. Where do we put those things? I think I sold theirs. Yeah. The carbide bits. You're eating through it. We got this because we got to fill up the little runners. Right here, we're going to fill that up to where it's flush and it looks just like metal all the way through. That way we don't have this little cavity or pit with the air trying to flow through it. So we'll seal up each tube. So we're port matching it right now with the butterfly plate that goes in the throttle body. I mean the intake manifold, obviously. So we already started cutting through some of these, balance them out. We still got to work on these and that one. But we'll make sure that fits too with the gasket. And the gasket, obviously, we got to modify, so we'll be chopping through that shit. Probably with the X-Acto blade or something. So this shit came too with the honing tool. It's supposed to actually help. So yeah, I won't show that. Somehow it came in the mail bent. And I've seen this happen when people try to actually put it on a die grinder like this one, but we didn't do that.
No.
Isn't fucking shipping people.
Fucking somebody used it before we got to it.
Yeah, and they're pretty cool though. They come in these tubes. So the one that he got, the smaller one, is actually for a rifle. So came in this tube right here. Another $200 visit to Amazon for Fro. But it's coming together. So we'll be fucking with this tonight. And then next week I'm probably taking a vacay to Yosemite, Grandma's house maybe, somewhere. And then the week after, Fro's coming to help me put my wheels on my car. So I'll put the wheels on next week, the week after next. Alright, for Tony, we've been going back and forth about the Lexus tire and wheel setup that I have. And basically, for the fronts, they're just 235, 35, 19. I do have RCAs, Megan RCAs, 30 millimeters with the 6 degrees of negative camber correction, which is why I have as much camber. So I seem to push the wheel out slightly, but I do definitely have some gap. And the way it looks right here, they're not stretched, but they're not too. I wouldn't consider them stretched, but they're more stretched than they are flush. The rear, I have these spacers. I don't know what name brand they are. If they are even a name fucking brand. But I wouldn't recommend getting any kind of spacers, but for this fitment, I definitely felt it was necessary to get close as possible. So that's going to be with a 20 mil, okay? And that's how it fits. And the car's sitting at an angle right now because of the driveway. Alright, cool, man. One thing I want to tell you, bro, is you want to be careful with the double check the offset on the rears and the fronts, because if the rears are strong or lower offset, you'll end up having a poke out a lot more up front. So keep that in mind when you have that tire selection choice. All right, cool, man.
Want water or anything?
Yeah, in the fridge.
No, I said you want.
Oh no, I'm good. Thanks, though.
Yeah. I got a squirt. I was only gonna offer you water though.
Yeah, I can see the shadow cast. Here we still got some shit like right here. You see those?
Yeah.
You can see it more on camera than you can the steps.
Uh-huh.
We're getting through it.
The air's gonna be going that way, so.
Yeah. Just chilling on there?
Yeah.
That's pretty deep.
Shaving pounds.
Weight reduction. That's deep though, bro. That's a lot of metal. That I mean, we got this much in my hair and on my back right now. I'm saying we got this much in my hair.
Yeah.
In my eyes and in my feet.
That's why I've been scared to scratch my face.
Oh, I know. I rubbed my eye once already. I got my eyes all fucking red now. All right, I'm gonna clean that shit. Hey, it looks like Wilson. So, real quick, I think I made it clear. 20mm spacers in the back. I can't fit my finger through it. These are on Megan's, again, Megan coilovers, the Easies, because they're inexpensive, but they're actually surprisingly comfortable and they work pretty good for me. I think they are a little soft. I do hear a lot of people complain about it. They're soft. So what I mean by soft is the spring rate is a little too soft for me. I'd go for a little bit higher spring rate next time. But the struts are good. The struts are not what I would consider soft. I have them set up at like midway right now, so I think I forget which one it is, but it's set right in the middle where it should be. So for me, I'm stoked on it. They could go a lot firmer or a lot softer, but where it's at seems good. So one of the things I want to make clear to you guys, these wheels do require acorn style lugs. You can use your stock Lexus lugs, which is what I actually am using. Not recommended, but the way I do it is while I'm tightening them, I'm kind of shimmying the wheel back and forth. Not recommended. I do both lugs at the same time, kind of going back and forth with each one, kind of tightening them slowly. That way it doesn't bind up on one side more than the next. And they do ride pretty smooth as such. Make sure that you get the hub rings. These are, I forget which way it works. I think it's like 64.1 or 62.1, and I know there's a 60.1, but I know they're just different in size. So they do bolt up without a problem, but they are bigger than the stock ones. So with that being said, you can buy these little shims or rings or hub rings, I think they might be called. And I seen them for a nice billet set for like $34 a pair. It is a really good idea to help keep your wheel balanced and centered. With that being said, there's really not a whole lot more I can give you as far as what I've learned over using these wheels, other than the idea of being careful if you're using a square stance with the rear. Double check the offset, because the rears might be a little bit lower offset than the front, so they might poke a little bit more in the front with the tire selection. So if you're using the rear 8.5 in the front, keep in mind that the 245 might rub. That's all I'm going to say, because I don't know. But other than that, and that's again if you're on coilovers or coils or cut coils when you're this low. I will be going lower if I can. The only problem is the undercarriage braces do hang pretty low, so it kind of keeps me at the height that I'm at, which is kind of sick. Alright, so one of the things I wanted to bring up while I have you guys' attention on this really short and lame video. There's been a few people commenting on my videos, and it's kind of helped me keep motivated to keep doing this, and I'm pretty stoked on the things you guys are saying out there, so thank you so much for the compliments and the encouragement. It's actually helped me continue this deal. So regardless, what it comes down to is I'm going to be making these videos whether I have one subscriber, me, or none of you guys, which is not what I want. I want as many as I possibly can, because it does encourage me. But I'm always going to be working on my cars. I'm always going to have buddies with cars, and they're always going to be working on their cars, and I'm always going to have a camera anywhere. And I'm creative, and I'm always constantly needing to fidget or create or do something, which I feel is like a positive thing, which I'm going to continue to do. So, A, thank you guys for watching. B, please like, subscribe, all the cool stuff. But I am doing this for myself as well as others, because I am getting some really cool stuff back. Like guys like Derek Grant, Tony F, even Broke Boys, Swerve Lord, Tony F, I already said that. Tony F has been going back and forth a lot. A lot of the reason why I'm making this video is for you. Hopefully you get as much info as you possibly can, because I know you just got that square stance set up, and I'm hoping you post that video on your channel as well, because you do have a pretty sick fucking Lexus, which I'm looking to see more about. Hisham Malak, I suck at pronouncing your name. I completely apologize. But yes, thank you for the comment, man. God bless. Savage GS, Dave, Serena W. I think that's probably a fucking hack. But a couple other guys that I'm not gonna fuck up your name with. But Homebrew Subaru, check out his channel. He's got a really cool drift build / Subaru work that he does a lot on. Street Beat, Garage, Ranch Life 604. He's got a really cool channel that he's going random ass shit. But he is building a h22 Accord. So just keep a lookout for a bunch of these guys. They have some really cool channels out there, and they also help continue to inspire me to drive myself to make more videos as well. One of the other guys who's doing a really good job with his channel is Because Daddy, and I like his channel. It's super cool music. And either way, thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you soon, and have a good day. Peace out.
Call it how it is. Hendrix. I promise, I swear, I swear.